that's what my wife said. I said, well, I want to raise kids. How about we start making
Yeah.
some, right?
Oh, dude.
And
Yeah.
That's a very good way to phrase it.
yeah. And the thing is, I honestly, I never had time.
Yeah.
I work like, I'm gonna say this, right? You can cut me off later, but I work like a motherfucker, man. And then,
Good
but
work
I
is
liked
good
it.
though.
I
Like,
love my
yeah.
job, right?
Yeah.
I built a company from like a law office into a consulting office and a consulting company from zero, basically.
Dude, that's
And then
impressive, man.
it honestly, I'm very proud of it, but it's just money, just work. I lost the passion of it because of the everyday grind.
Yeah.
Right?
That's actually something I
grew
was
up-
saying something about like that aspect is that like the people that when everybody kind of views like they're hyper successful is that they're the ones that when that you know burnout happens that they're able to find a gap through it.
You know
until
what, how I define success?
How do you define
this
it?
is a very Brazilian thing. My parents are about to celebrate their 60th anniversary in a month, exactly in a month, the 27th of June. And successful to me is my father, who had a brilliant career, wakes up every day next to the woman he still loves, raised 4 kids who love him more than life. And,
Yeah.
you know, mission
that is
accomplished,
success,
mate.
dude. That's
That
the
is
thing.
success.
That is such like that. I was talking with somebody online because it's like I occasionally like I piss off the hive mind of some group out there, and it's that and it's like, oh yeah, you suck, you're such a loser, you're such a failure, and I'm like, man, I wish everybody could fail as much as I do. Like I have a family that loves me, I have a wife that loves me, and it's like, all right, like
Dude.
what else? Like what else do
You
I
can just
need?
stop right there.
Nothing.
That's
Like
it.
I and we through hard work and sacrifice have put ourselves in a position where I don't owe anybody any money. So it's like worst case scenario if I like I remember when COVID hit, I was out of work for a month. I was independent completely at the time, and it was like, all right, like we didn't have to, nobody came and took the car away, nobody did, and I grew up in that environment where it's like I remember we'd have to get in the car to drive around because so repo people weren't able to capture the car while my dad figured out how to get it paid for. It's like, all right, yeah, I'm not playing that game. But yeah, like I'm so thankful, so blessed to be where I'm at in life. And there was some hardship, as with all of it, but yeah, Julia asked me, "Is like, how much money like will you need to be a success?" And I was like, "It's not about the number.
It's
like,
not about the money.
no, it's like and that's all. I know a lot of people who are obviously like, oh, an extra like 10 grand a year would be a game changing situation, and yeah." And the thing that's why when I talk to them, I'm like, if you can get on a budget and you work it and get out of debt, you actually will get that money much faster than. If you don't, because your company knows that you're leveraged, and it knows that it doesn't need to pay you what you're worth because you are behind the 8 ball, and that's kind of one of the big kind of missions that I'm just trying to like keep harping on for people to be like, yes, you can pay off your debt, guys. It's not fun. I didn't enjoy it, but
it's possible.
on the
And
other
you
side
should.
of the coin. Yeah. And so congratulations on almost, obviously you got a couple probably papers and lawyers and stuff like that to all go through, but congratulations on building and then selling the thing you built. That is such a freaking like baller move, dude.
But a lot of my friends, very successful people, very like really, really AAA lawyers, guys who make a lot of money and very respected in their careers and whatnot. They're confounded that I'm selling the company. They're like, wow, man, you spent 30 years building this thing. Why are you selling it? Because I'm done.
Yeah. Make some babies, have some kids.
Yeah, I have to live a little, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I married late because of that.
Yeah. I thought I married late. I married at 28. So
Dude, I married at 40.
woo, there you go.
Like 28 in 2 years, Brian. What you saying?
You got to get on the ball, Val.
Okay, I'm 33.
We gotta get you guys with some
Hey,
ladies.
look, I'm the fucking baby here in this chat. I'm 25.
Woo! We gotta get guys. Now
My
new
dad was-
mission: get y'all
my
out of debt
Parents.
and get y'all
my-
hitched.
I don't
My
got.
dad was 25. My mom was 22.
Yeah, I was.
She was still in
I
med
met
school.
Julie when I was 25 and she was 18, and we tried not to date for the longest time because it was like, man, there's such a gap in our age, and we just
So
yeah. And eventually
my
we're like,
parents-
what are we
talking
doing?
about, man? My wife is 15 years younger than I.
Woohoo,
She was my
dude.
doctor, actually.
Wow.
My
Yeah, she was my
parents-
cardiologist.
Oh, cool.
She is my cardiologist.
There you go.
still.
Yeah, I was like, she didn't quit, did she?
No,
How much
no, she said-
insurance do you have on you?
No, she said she would never ever be my psychiatrist, but she could be my cardiologist. Yeah.
There you go. That's great.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's good.
All right, guys. I do need to wrap up. We went
Yep.
long today, which was nice,
Yeah.
but I enjoyed the conversation
Yeah, and I gotta
as
get
always.
going to work here in a little
Yeah,
bit too.
have a good day at work, and hopefully we'll do another one tomorrow. If nothing else, we'll have the podcast this Friday, and then next week, Summer Games Fest kicks off on June 7th. So I'm really excited to see what we kind of learn from there. So we'll do some live streams for that. But all right,
Well,
guys.
depending on what time you guys start tomorrow, I'll probably hop in.
Generally around noon Central Time is usually kind of when, and I schedule it in the morning, the day of, if it's like, oh yeah, I'll be able to do that, because I usually want to make sure that work isn't like, hey, we need to meet with the client, and I work in different time zones, so it's always like, okay, what time, things like that.